Hi, I'm Weston. I love talking about the Astros, and I'm here to talk about Game 71 of the regular season where the Houston Astros win 3-0 over the New York Yankees. And Christian Javier, Hector Neris, and Ryan Presley combine to no-hit the New York Yankees. I have wanted to talk about a no-hitter on this channel so badly, and boy oh boy, do we have a great one to talk about. We're going to start with pitching, because that's the story. That's the story. But there's so many things to talk about with this game. It's a crazy good story, this game, for the Houston Astros. So starting off, Christian Javier, first start in Yankee Stadium. First start in Yankee Stadium. I think the first game he's ever played in Yankee Stadium. And not just that. Not just is this a young pitcher, because Javi's been in the league 3 years. His first year was the shortened 2020, and his second he bounced between the rotation and the pen. But now, he's found his way back into the rotation. He's a starter, a bona fide starter, and a pretty darn good one. But even at that, a young starting pitcher making his first game in Yankee Stadium with 30,000 strong, just absolutely cursing the name of the Astros and him. And to boot with that, he's facing off against Gerrit Cole, one of the premier pitchers in the league. Javi, going into this, had a Herculean task. And he pitched the best game for the Houston Astros, not this year, not the best game that I've talked about in this channel. The best game since Verlander no-hit the Blue Jays back in 2019. I am not stuttering. Everything about this game for Christian Javier is as good as you could possibly hope for. Hits and runs, donuts across the board. You get to walk. There was a grand total of 1. He walked 1 guy, and it should have been a strikeout. Then you get to that. 13 strikeouts, could have been 14 if that call was correct, but c'est la vie, it's okay. 13 strikeouts, a career high. I believe his previous career high was 9. No hits, and the 2 hard hit balls. They had 2 hard hit balls of Javier today. Two. A lineup with Judge, Rizzo, Donaldson, and Stanton back to back at the top of their lineup, and they mustered 2 hard hit balls against Christian Javier. Are you kidding me? And not just that, but Javi absolutely battled like a warrior in this game. 115 pitches, but he is as good as you could possibly hope for 7 innings. What a performance by the Coffee Man. One of the best game I've ever talked about by a pitcher on this channel. Bar none, the best game I've talked about. Hector Neris would come in, and it was an inning for Hector Neris. He would give up 3 hard hit balls. All of his outs were hard hit. That's not wonderful. Did give up a pair of walks. Kind of got some bad calls against him from the umpires. But you know what? It's fine. He didn't get ejected, and we still got out of it. But a big ground out to end his inning. He was fired up. And then we go to the 9th inning. And the Astros at this point had a 3-0 lead. I'm going to talk about offense in a second. But now, in the 9th inning, we warm Ryan Presley. And to cap this amazing game for the Astros pitching staff, Ryan Presley, granted a short little time period, but a redemption arc for Ryan Presley, right? He pitches on Friday, and he gets just lit up by fans online. I thought he pitched bad, obviously, but man, people saying that he needs to go out of that he shouldn't be the closer. It was 1 game. I think with relief pitchers, you really have to look at individual game logs, because 1 game like that just balloons your ERA kind of unjustly because it was 1 bad performance. But that's not really the point, right? Bad performance on Friday. And now, nearly identical situation. 3-run lead in the 9th inning. And he comes in with the possibility to clear off, thank you fireworks, to finish off a no-hitter. And he gets a pair of strikeouts and a ground out to Stanton. The man who started the inning in the 9th in Game 1 of this series. And it is just a lovely little hero story for Ryan Presley to come back in the series and finish off the no-hitter. The pitching was unbelievable. I mean, it was fantastic. And then you go to the offensive side of the ball for the Astros, and it was very sparse. We had some hits, we had some walks here and there, but never really we never really threatened. We'd have maybe a guy on first or maybe a guy on second, but if you got him over there, there'd probably be 2 outs. We just didn't seem that threatening until the 7th inning, where J.J. Metanjevic, with only his 2nd major league hit, but his 2nd major league home run off of Gerrit Cole, And it was a moonshot for Metanjevic to put the Astros up 1-0, and he pimped the hell out of that bat flip. That was fun to watch. And if you weren't happy, if you weren't ecstatic, Jose Altuve in the 8th inning to give us a little bit more insurance with the crowd chanting his name with a word that rhymes with duck. And he homers a moonshot of his own to the second deck to the Yankees left field. And now you're up 2-0. And then you get some action in the 9th inning. I think it was a Tucker hit, and then a Diaz double, and then Yuli singled, pinch hitting. Good on you. Wait. Yuli singled to give us a little bit more insurance with that. Granted, Diaz would be out trying to stretch it home. Good read. He almost had it. Took an absolutely perfect throw from Aaron Judge. I'm not mad about that. It happens. And we won anyway. If we would have lost by 1, I would have been potentially heated. But hey, we didn't. But we didn't. We won. And it was kind of perfect that he got tied out, because then Presley had his lovely redemption arc in the 9th inning with the 3-run lead. Just what a game by Javier. What a game by the pitching staff itself. And the Astros take game 3 of the series, and we have a chance to win the series tomorrow. We've at least guaranteed a tie with the series, but we could win it tomorrow. We could win the series against the Yankees. I can't believe that. That game is at 1:35 Eastern, 12:35 Central. The Yankees will send nasty Nestor Cortez to the mound, and the Astros will send Jose Urquidy to the mound. I mean, obviously the pitching matchup definitely favors the Yankees, but maybe lightning can strike a third time, and the Astros could somehow take the series. I went into this saying, I hope in these 9 games you get 4 wins, and we got 4 wins in the first 5. I'm speechless, but I'll be here afterward to talk about it. And that's all I have to say for the evening. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day. And as always, go Stros!